Welcome to Seeing with Your Soul, the podcast aimed to inspire you to find your voice and become the best, truest, and most authentic version of yourself. Spiritually intimate, soul-to-soul conversations, life-changing insights, and spiritual teaching and healing. Real, raw, unfiltered. Join your host, Tisha Michelle.
Welcome and welcome back to another episode of Seeing with Your Soul with me, your host, Tisha Michelle. Today is going to be a story about patience, faith, and the hidden work of God in our lives. So I planted some sweet potatoes about a few months ago, and there really hasn't been much movement, but there's been plenty of leaves. That's about it. So Mr. Elijah was at my space, and Mr. Elijah is an OG veteran farmer and a teacher of mine. He's been teaching me about watermelons, teaching me about peanuts, and now teaching me about sweet potatoes. So he gave me some feedback and some teachings, and I was like, okay, I'm somebody who feels like she knows everything. So sometimes when, I'm receiving like feedback, it can make me feel like, oh man, I'm not doing a good job. Or it's like, no, I know the reason why I did this because of that, but I had to get rid of that. I had to get rid of that perfectionist and stuff and open myself up. So the season that I'm in now, I am embracing any type of teaching and receiving wisdom from people, just like people trust me and they open themselves up to receive teachings from myself. So I took it all in. And then we fast forward until a few days ago, I was in the garden and I was just cutting some weeds and I was just really trying to clean up the garden. And I get to the sweet potatoes and I looked at it and I was like, nothing has changed, just a bunch of leaves, okay. So I was like, all right, well, that's it. Let me just uproot them and start all over and just get prepared for next year, especially with all the education that I received from Mr. Elijah. So I went and I pulled up one plant. Y'all, when I pulled it up from the ground, I discovered 3 delicate baby sweet potatoes clinging to the root. And in that moment, there was this analogy that hit me. Like those hidden sweet potatoes, our prayers, our dreams, and our efforts often seem like they're lying dormant. Invisible to the naked eye, invisible to my eye, invisible to your eye. So you might question if anything is happening at all. But just like the sweet potatoes were growing beneath the surface, so too does the divine work in our lives, unseen and unnoticed. And it's a reminder that faith is not about seeing immediate results. It's about trusting the process, even when we can't perceive the changes taking place. So much like the sweet potatoes, our progress might be invisible, but it's there, and it's being nurtured by the hands of a higher power. So when we step back and we look at the grand scheme of life, we're just like the sweet potatoes. We're growing. We're evolving and becoming something beautiful beneath the surface. So as we navigate the uncertainties of life, I want you to remember this lesson from the garden. Have faith, trust the unseen process, and know that just because you can't see the growth, it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Sometimes the most significant transformations occur in the hidden, and as I like to say, in the sacred spaces of our soul. Thank you guys for joining me on this quick reflective journey today. Until next time, love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in to Seeing with Your Soul. If something you heard resonated with you, feel free to rate, review, and share with others. If you are looking to go deeper, you can connect with Tisha Michelle on Instagram at Mindset Slayer or visit www.healingalignedglow.com.